What is up, everybody? This is Devu Gaming, and welcome back. And now we are going to do some inbox for our new tools for our YouTube channel. And for today is gonna be the Xbox Elite Series 2 Core. I just got this because the thing is, I usually when I bought an Xbox controller with the wired one like previously, I want to find something that can it is more reliable, and not to mention it is wireless. So I am looking, so I found that this one actually very good. So I actually bought this from the GS shop. So as you know the GS shop is one of the official gamer superstore at Indonesia. You can find several of gear shop in plenty of mall around like Jakarta or maybe others big city. And I also bought this as well. So this is actually one of the a box for the Xbox Elite Series 2. The thing is that this is the type Elite Series 2 core. So it is very different than the previous Xbox Elite Series 2, where it has this own box, which inside of it had its own like other component, like maybe like several spare part for the button, spare part for the this one, the D-pad. So since this is Elite Series 2 core, which is only contain this one instead of this, so I need to buy this separately. So theoretically, the price is much more cheaper than the previous Elite Series 2. So without further ado, so let's just get box unboxing this baby up. So yeah, so as you can see, when I bought this on the store, me and the store clerk I request him to open the seal is already up, because I just want to make sure that this it is legit from the store. So in that store I ask the clerk to opening up, and then after that we can go to the buy the product itself. So let's now open this up. Wow, it's very amazing. And then after that, let me, okay, how can I, okay, wait, just give me a moment. Okay, sorry about that. It took like a bit of struggle to open the box, and there you go. Wow. So this is the Xbox Elite Series 2 core. Okay, let me try to keep this open up. And as you can see, this is the whole thing, which is very nice. So this is the XYBA, and as you can see the logo here, which is in the top, so to show that it is actually original. So if you can see, the control itself is quite like a premium material. Like this one, it has black, but also have rubber on it to ML with a very more like better grip, to grip much better. And also the button itself is quite nice. When you try to push it, it's actually really good. And this is the D-pad. As you can see, it's also quite nice because it's like aluminum feel, and you can just, yeah, can do that. And if you look at the back, this is actually where if you want to store an additional button like the bracket, so I don't need, it's not that necessary. And this is the joystick. If you get a feel, it's actually really nice. And I think this is in order to make this wireless, you need to make sure that it has like a connection to make sure, especially Bluetooth, that I need to see maybe it's how to, yeah, maybe this one. So okay, okay, so this on the Xbox. If you go in behind, so it's the Xbox, and that's the, yeah, this might be how to make the Bluetooth. And when you open this box again, as you can see that there are more additional one. If you open it, this is more. So this is actually one of the USB cards you want to like charge it, because it is a type C charge, but I recommend you just need to use this instead. So you use this like, sorry, there you go. You need this to plug in your PC or your laptop gaming into this in order to charge the Xbox, the controller itself. And we have, I think there's no more, and let's see what is this, what's about. This is probably like a guide how to use it, maybe. Oh yeah, oh, this is probably like whenever you try to like open this one, yep, you can actually use this this what you call it, tools in order to like screw to open up this one, and then you make it so light. Okay, I can make this more heavier and like that. And yeah, so that's the one. We see another one, so that's probably like the guide how to use the controller. So yeah, so it is change, so it is an exchangeable. As you can see, this one from this, it actually can open apart and change. And it's like the blueprint itself, profile button, and also pair button. Yep. And now, and this is how you do it. In order to set up your controller, you need to plug in like this one to the laptop, and after that there's an indicator. So the back is how you like to activate. This one as well. And yeah, okay, as you can see, those button at here, this one, you actually need to press it in order to unlock the wireless, so that you can able to, because that is actually in Bluetooth receiver, and then you can connect it to the, whether in your Xbox or you're in your laptop, PC, or even you can do it in your phone as well. I also surprised by that. And then you were good to go. And this is all when you want to like changing like that. And this is the Xbox accessories app. This probably if you want to like to customize additional, but I don't think you want to just plug and play. You don't need that, hopefully. So without further ado, so let's try it. So now we finally already have finally plugged in the cable, the USB cable. Now we're going to try plug in our USB cable to our laptop that we can use. It is plugged in now into our sorry, it's a bit dusty we have plugged in. It is now plugged in now, and as you can see, it is now charging up. It is very good, and I think as you can see it is blue and it is now charging. I just, okay, all you have to do is just wait for a moment, like how many hours, how many few hours to make sure it's full charge. After that, we're going to try on a game. So we are going to put additional things that need to be told upon. As you can see, I bought this for a button, and not button, like a pedal thing for from online. It's because that this is for our controller, which is this back side. As you can see here, there is four uh, uh, for like place to put in the button itself, like whenever you try to like want to grip on a controller. And as you can see, you can actually use your some of your finger to easily access this kind of button. This is actually not a button, it's more like a pedal button, so that you can able put in additional input to your uh, controller. Because maybe that whenever you feel okay, I feel this one needs more additional input button to make your gameplay more easier and smoother for using the controller, therefore I buy this. The reason why I buy this additionally, because since this is Elite Series 2 is the core version, which means that you buy this even if it is cheaper, but it does not include the four back button. Because as you remember, the the ordinary Elite 2 series previously is all included. They have uh, Elite series, the controller. They have the, you can say, the case, which has also additional button, additional spare part for the joystick. Because as you can see, you can actually put off, and then after that you can just put it right in like that, which is a magnet. And that's why that since this is not included, I need to buy separately. Because the main thing is this is more cheaper than the previous one, but it does not include this one. So if you want it, you need to buy this separately. And since I only need for the back button, so I just buy this. This is only, instead of buy additional spare part for this and this, because at least I still love the feel of this. And also for the D-pad, I supposed to buy another D-pad as well, but I think it's more than enough. So let's try to put in, as you can see, this for the back. Okay, so let me see. Can I focus that? This is for the L1. If I'm not mistaken, this is the longer one, so it's supposed to be to put in here. Wait, sorry about that. Maybe just put it here. This one. There you go. It's quite a while to put because I need two hands for this one. Yep. So you need to put in like this. You need to put it like, sorry. Come on, just closer. There you go. I can put it in. Actually put it like that. And then here as well. It's quite easy. Oh, there you go. And therefore this is the last one. Put it right here. There you go. So this is the four back button, that so you can use it. So it is makes your gameplay more easier using the back button. And don't worry, since this is official from the Xbox itself, it is legal to use this, well, in most of the case. Because as you remember, if you compare this to the PlayStation DualSense, the back button that it has only has two, while this one it has four, which is really nice. So I'm going to show you how to setting up on your what you call it, on your PC or laptop. So in order to like connecting the controller into the your PC, you have to download the Xbox uh accessories app. It turns out you really need to download it. This app, it is actually free, so that in order you can get a updated driver for this device, because usually you cannot just plug and play, because the laptop think this control is like a keyboard as well for them. Okay, so that's okay. At least we know. So now we're going to plug in, connect to the device. There you go. And then after that, we're going to next, next, next. Get started. Uh, hmm. Give your controller a name. You know what? Okay. Not required. Okay, so I need update required. So let's update. Keep it near. Don't move to now and keep it attached to connector. Make sure that the USB cable firmly plug in. So continue. So while we wait, let's applying for the update. Now it's finally updated. So let's click next. We need to wait. There you go. So now it is finally connected to our Xbox, and so it is this already no update. Yep, no update available. So the plugin now. So in order to able to customize your button layout on your controller, you need to connect your controller to your PC, laptop, or your Xbox through Type C USB in order to make it more sufficient, because you cannot do that in wireless mode to customize your button layout. So you must connect it to a USB Type C cable in order to make this happen. So here I have already connected to the my laptop, which I usually use for my gaming experience. So you need to press configure here in order to customize your layout. As you can see, we have three default button here. As you can see, if you watch your controller below the back button and option button, there is three light here. This indicate of three layout button customization that you want, because usually every type of game have a very different button combination. For example, Elden Ring, it has parry, guard, and counter button, while another game like Everspace or Space Game, it has lock on, jump mode, or etc. So it needs a variety of button. So you need to make, if you really wanted to customize your back button or any button here in the controller, you can able to use these three layout to make it happen. For example, you need to make to menu profile. For example, I want to make like Elden Ring, for example, because I play Elden Ring a lot, or any other Souls like. Okay, Elden Ring, save, and this is the button layout, the default one, I mean. So, and this is all the back button, as you can see from the previous footage. This one is on the top of it, and this one is below it. So whenever you try to customize your button layout, you need to really assure, especially for the button back pedal, you need to make sure which one it is more accessible or easier for you to press it. Because for me, usually when I grip the controller, because since it is quite huge and my hand is not that huge, it's more accessible for my finger for this two button right here. So I might prioritize additional input in these two button, but I can do press below it, but need a little bit more struggle than the two above it. So I probably more prioritize these two, but I can use these two as well below it, but not as much. So in order to map it, you can just, like, for example, this is the default one. Usually this below is the X and Y, the upper is A and B. For example, for Elden Ring, I dodge a lot, or therefore, since I said before, you need to assure which one is more accessible. So usually in Elden Ring, you need A to dodge. So therefore, I need to press here. I need to use this for dodge. So you need to press B. This is the primary and shift button. This shift button purpose is whenever you try to push a shift or maybe any type of button, it changes back to like alternate button. But I'm not going to use that, so it's because it's much more easier to remember. Just use the primary one. So it's primary, so I'm going to use the A button and press OK. As you can see, this is A. This one is as a B is because there is a button B as a shift button, so you might need to change that. And this one, yeah, just make it B. There you go. And so this why you need to remember. So therefore, if you want to change back again, for example, like, oh, you want to change X into Y, like this is Y, you need to change this to X, for example. Yes, you can, but you need to be careful because there is another one this here. So you need to remember what kind of button input you can put it inside the layout. So be really careful. So I need to restore default again. So again, I want to do this right. So okay, I want dodge a lot. So therefore I need to use this one. So press B, primary, and then I'm going to press A. Yeah. And since I lock on a lot, I probably want to use this Y here, this one. So I can use this. So put it here, and the right stick click usually. And yeah, okay, this is how you do it. And after that, this is another one. So this is another additional customization, like you can say the sensitivity of your joystick. This is the default one, so I actually just move. As you can see, I can just, oops, not what I want. You can just put in like here. As you can see, the default one is quite fast, but if you move it to like delay, for example, it's much more slower. There you go. It's much more slower because maybe we want to play like game. We just need more accuracy, need more slower pace. Therefore, you might need delay, or you need to aggressive, which is faster one. Yep, be much faster. Sorry, very fast one, as you can see, very fast. Another one is instant As you can see, there's a curve here to show you, to indicate how much the sensitivity like this one for your controller, or smooth, which is whenever, oh sorry, whenever you try to move your joystick, it actually more smoother. And actually, yeah, I usually just put it on default just to make it simple enough. This also for the right side as well, for a joystick, so so you can actually like, oh, and for the radial is probably like, you can use it whether you wanted to invert it or not is up to you. This one axis independent, which means you can only invert it to access axis. So it's depend on your style, but this the default one is radial. This is the default one, as you can see. Yep, it's a very default one. And for the trigger, this is also very interesting because the trigger is also for a sensitivity for how much pressure you need to press the trigger. For example, this is my left side for a trigger. If you press, this is actually how much faster do you want. So if you want to really quick pull on the trigger, you can just like decrease it using this one, maybe 37 for example. So therefore whenever you try to push the trigger again, it just automatically. So this is very good whenever you want to play fast paced like first person shooter or third person shooter or in any kind of fast paced game. So this one is very uh, important if you want to customize like that. So if you want to like copy left and right at the same time, you need to push mirror trigger, and therefore it can memorize like mirror the same way, so you don't need to manually the second time. You just only use mirror trigger, and yeah, you can use it as well. This is the left side, and this is the left right side. As you can see, this is the same because it's mirrored. So yeah, but I am usually default, so I might just bring back to 100 because it is already sensitive enough. Oh yeah, and this one is the vibration. This is if you want to let the control how many vibration in here. You know that whenever you play, your controller usually vibrates. But myself, I'm not using that a lot, and yeah, and this one is the color. As you can see, this one is for the main Xbox. Like for example, I want to make red, it changed to red. One blue, it changed to blue. But I'm using just white because I like white better. So yeah, restore to default. Yeah, and after that, we can go back here, and this Elden Ring, and all you have to do, put in on slot 1. So whenever you press the button here, press first time, then you all go to the first button here. The second one time you push the button, you go to second default, and the third time you press the button, you go to the third default. So you have 3 customizable. You can actually make an additional one for default for slot 2. For example, I make Everspace 2 because I like to play that a lot. Everspace 2, same as before, because I prefer to customize in this side. Since I use this D-pad a lot for changing my weapon, is quite a hassle, so I prefer this one. So I just need to change this. What is it? Yeah, there you go. D-pad left, and then press OK, and then this one primary D-pad right, and there you go. And then after that, same as usual, I just put it on default for everything back here, and then put it on slot 2. There you go. So I have 2 additional ones. So this is very for a very specific game. If you want to just put in back to default, you can just push this button like in the 4th time, and then you can get back the default one. The indicator light, the default one, if you see there is three light at the same time, which means that it backs to default. So yeah, so that's how you set up your uh, button layout customization from your controller Elite 2 from Xbox accessories. I really like this much. So I'm gonna show you if this working on gameplay. Now after that all set, now I think it is time that we try to now connecting our Bluetooth into the laptop. So now we're going to press this like waiting, and there you go. One is blinking fast, is indicating that the oh is indicating that the 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 device is now connecting Bluetooth. Okay, so now after that we're going to search okay, add Bluetooth, making sure, there you go, Xbox wireless connecting, and it's ready to go, and it is done. And as you can see, Xbox wireless control is now 100%. And now let's try to use it on the game. And it's ready to go. As you can see now, I am now playing Elden Ring, one of my favorite game, especially when I wanted to play this game using a controller. So as you can see here now is very, very responsible. As you can see, even the smooth is very smooth. How you move around, and if you want to like press this to guard, and like to using, sorry, yeah, to use the movement is very smooth, very like it. And by the way, you are actually can able to whenever like you ran out of battery, for example, you need just always plug in into the your computer, and you can just play using it in wired style. So this is very, very adaptable whether you want to be wireless or not. So yeah, as you can see, it's very good. It's very if I want to like, sorry, I'm using my handphone to record this. So whenever you try to like see, so almost like the delay is not that noticeable. It's 1, 2, 3, dodge, 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 bam, bam, bam. It's actually really, really good. And whenever I try to like go around like that, it's very noticeable, and I like it. As you can see now, I am now this time I am playing Dead Cells, with also my favorite platformer game. And as you can see, my controller is now connected via Bluetooth, and it's actually really, really good. Many people say that using connecting Bluetooth is not that fast, but as you can see, it is very like that, almost there is no delay. If I just go to left, we go left, and then right immediately. And if I just press like A to jump, as you can see, like no delay, and then press X to attack almost immediately, and B for dodge, 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 like that, dodge, dodge. In this game you cannot do dodge fast, like dodge, dodge. While press Y, you can actually attack. Alright, we are now trying Elden Ring to test our new button layout. Then I want to make additional revision. It turns out I was wrong about the dodge. It's supposed to be A to dodge, so therefore I changed again my back button layout. As you can see right here in this screenshot here, I have changed my back button in order to like make it easier for me to access the back button. So let's try this, and yeah, hopefully this works now. Oh yeah. And nope. There you go. I can react better now. Nope. There you go. There you go. I can react much better now. Oh god. Okay, okay, okay. Oh dear. No. Sorry, I got some lagging there. Oh dear. Oh dear. Come on. Nope. Of course, still need to getting used to because it's a very new button. But still, I can perform much easier than ever. There you go. Okay, that's 1, 2. I think there's supposed to be 3. There you go. And I can access this one. There you go. Much better perform. Let's try that again because I want to use my new button for the weapon power. So let's try that again. Man, I'm really loving this new button, guys. Really good. Hello. No, you don't. There you go. Nope. There you go. I can fight much better now. Nice. I need to just getting used to the new layout because it's yeah. There's another one here. Where is it? There you go. I am really like using a katana a lot, guys. Really liking this a lot. I think that's it today for our review, and as you can see, I am really much like using this controller so much. It is so like it's very smooth. The button is also very sharp as well, and also the D-pad, as you can see when we play the game, and when even if many people suggested if you want to be using this device, you probably need to buy some Xbox wireless adapter to plug into your PC or your laptop. But the thing is that you already seen when I play the game using the Bluetooth, it's actually really responsive. Almost there is no delay. As you can see, when I go left, you go left, right, go left immediately, and there is no almost it you can not noticeable the delay. So I think using Bluetooth for me is more than enough. You probably if you want to connect like multiple joystick, like more than 2, 3, or 4, then you probably need to buy some Xbox wireless adapter. But if you just alone, if you want just yourself playing this, so it is more than enough. Okay, so I recommend this one. I give it a very thumbs up. This is not sponsored, by the way, so I hope you like it. And yeah, like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell button for more content every week, and then we see you next video. Thank you guys. High five, gamers. Bye bye.